Going into middle school? It's alright, girl. I got you. And I'm going to tell you guys things that you need for middle school, just the essentials and optional things and personal things so that you can have a great middle school year and that you're always prepared. Okay, number one, you're gonna want to get a backpack, and honestly, I know you're just gonna be like, okay, obviously I'm gonna have a backpack, no duh, but you're gonna want to be very careful with your choices and choose them wisely, because you want it comfortable and sturdy. Because when I tell you that your back is gonna hurt a lot more than elementary school, I mean it. I think like I'm a hunchback now than I used to be back in elementary school, and honestly, like that's a big downgrade. So just get a backpack that's sturdy and comfortable, and like don't make it too fancy. Like don't get something that's like light pink and it has all these cute little keychains, because they're gonna get dirty. They're gonna get dirty fast. So like don't get things like that. Even though they're so cute and I know you can't resist it, they're gonna get dirty. So it's best if we don't get it. We're gonna need books, of course. You're gonna need a notebook per subject. Of course, you're gonna get your own textbooks, and I recommend getting binder and folders because they just really organize your things. Binders is like you don't need everyone per class, but like at least have like 2 or 3, you know, like in case you need them. For my school, we actually didn't need a notebook per subject. I only used my notebook in like, I don't know, 3 or 2 of my classes, and that was it. So like I might be different, but maybe just get like 4 or 5 just to make sure, like in case one of your notebooks runs out, then you always have another one. Like definitely do that. Okay, for stationery, I have a whole list. Like this is a big list. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, middle school is gonna be a very stressful grade, and I have a whole list. So you're gonna need mechanical pencils, erasers, colorful pens, highlighters, color pencils / markers, scissors, glue, stick or tape, and rulers or a pen, and of course a pencil case. Like you need a pencil case. Hello. Okay, a pencil case is important. Try to make it as big as possible. The second thing is you're gonna definitely want to use mechanical pencils over like the wooden pencils, because wooden pencils you have to sharpen them and they're gonna take way too long. Like mechanical pencils, one click and like, oh yeah, definitely don't forget to buy yourself some extra lead, because if you run out of lead, I mean, as long as you have other mechanical pencils with you, that's good, but just having lead in case is good. Okay, here's the thing. I love to be nice, but try your best not to give out free mechanical pencils, because I had about 40 when I started the year, and now I have like none. Yeah, I have none. Nothing left. Matter of fact, if I had one, there's no lead inside. Yep. Do not give them out for free, or when someone asks it, let them borrow it. Don't let them keep it. Okay, let them borrow it, because biggest mistake, I lost so many pencils through one school year. 40 mechanical pencils, like you're joking. That thing was like a $10 pack. Like, oh my gosh, I wasted my money. So don't give people free mechanical pencils. Even your friends, just let them borrow it. That's it. Don't go any further. Okay, now erasers. Definitely, like I have a little clicky eraser that you just click and then like the eraser comes out, but I don't even know where it is. But just get like a normal eraser, because if you're doing like an art project or if you're doing something big, just like you need to erase it. Okay, like you obviously need to do that. Colorful pens. If you want to take aesthetic notes, or if you need to have color-coded notes to make it easier to understand, definitely use these, because you can do like red for math, blue for science, or like blah blah blah. I don't know. You could just use that. And colorful pens are just really helpful. They just make your notes look so much more aesthetic. Okay. Highlighters. Teachers are going to ask you to highlight important information, so get like at least like 7 colors, or like 10 at the most, I would say, because they're gonna say highlight important information, or you might need to highlight things on your own, just so that you know just so that you understand what you're doing. Like just really get about 10 highlighters. I think that should be good. Okay. You're gonna need colorful pencils and markers. This one is kind of like an optional one since you already have colorful pens, but you are gonna have to do like you are going to have to color things. Sometimes they're going to give you projects to do that, so like bring like a few, not too much, like bring like a few. That should be good. Yeah, okay. And the next up is scissors. My school didn't allow us to bring scissors. They were like, yeah, no, we'll give it to you guys. I'm honestly like, okay, that's nice, but it's just because it's like, it just didn't allow us at all. But obviously most schools allow scissors, so definitely bring some scissors, because you are gonna have to cut paper, and teacher's gonna have to keep on passing things around, and like you're gonna hate it. Like you're gonna hate it when you like just have to wait your turn for your scissor. But if you have your own scissor, you can just be like, oh yeah, let me just cut this myself. Okay. Another one is glue stick or tape, because sometimes they do this, I don't know, you're just gonna need it, okay? Honestly, if a paper rips out of your book and like you have a glue stick, like, you know, you could glue it back together, or if you have tape, then you can obviously just like tape it back or something. It's just like pretty useful. Okay, then a ruler. Especially for math, if you're doing anything with meters, centimeters, inches, or anything with like symmetric stuff, you're really gonna need a ruler, so definitely get yourself that. I don't need to say anything else, you just need a ruler. Okay, pencil case, of course you're gonna need a pencil case. Hopefully you could fit all of that. Yeah, but you're gonna need a pencil case to fit all your pencils, color pens, markers, and highlighters, so get yourself a pencil case. Okay, these ones are optional but helpful. Once again, I have a list. Okay, you're gonna need these are optional, okay? You don't need them, but if you want to get them just in case, go ahead. Calculator, index card, sticky notes, planner or calendar. Okay, so for a calculator, sometimes teachers pass these out during tests. Like in 6th grade, you are gonna have to use a calculator, and it's not for cheating. No, it's actually just to make your work faster, honestly. So you are gonna need a calculator, but don't use it in class, or like when you're stuck on a question. You have to ask your teacher if you want to use it, or else like, no, she might take it away from you, or he. So yeah, just bring a calculator just in case, but these are optional, so it's your option. Index cards, you can write whatever. Index card and sticky notes, they're like the same thing, so you know, they'll just these are just to write like whatever you need, just so that it can remind you, reminders, little mini notes. If you want to pass notes to your friend, I'm not saying you should, but I can't control you. Those are just good things to have. But I had one sticky note, but I didn't even use it, so like, because my teacher gave us sticky notes, I was like, I'm not gonna waste mine. So planner or calendar, it's just good to have it. My school gave us our own, but if you guys didn't receive it from your school, then I don't know, a planner or calendar, it just keeps your days organized, and you know what's gonna happen. Like one day you're gonna have an assembly, there's gonna be a fire drill, that way you're prepared. It's just to be prepared. Yeah. Okay, now this is the personal items. Let me read these to you guys. We have deodorant, hand sanitizer, chapstick, mini comb, and extra shoes. Okay, start with deodorant. You're gonna need deodorant because everyone's gonna have PE, and in PE, if you are smelling bad or you need to put on some deodorant, hello? Okay. Hand sanitizer. If you've ever touched something disgusting, like you're gonna have signs, and if you just touch something that you really don't like, or if you just need to like use that after lunch or before lunch, use hand sanitizer. It's that simple. Like you're just gonna need it sometimes. Chapstick. You don't want people looking at you with chapped lips, do you? So you just use some chapstick. If not chapstick, like a lip gloss, like you can bring that to school. Yeah. Okay, then mini comb. If you put your hair down often, you would definitely need a mini comb, because if it is windy weather, it's gonna be a very difficult day for you. Honestly, you're just gonna need a mini comb. Like, your hair's gonna get messy, your hair's gonna get tangled throughout the day. After PE, ugh, that is like the worst feeling. After PE, like I just feel like I have to shower, but we can't even shower. That's like the worst feeling. I hate it. You're just gonna need a mini comb, okay? Honestly. Then extra shoes. I know this one might seem a little bit extra, but if there's weather, like if it rains randomly and you're like, oh my gosh, like I'm wearing my favorite pair of shoes right now, like holy, my Adidas Sambas, poor things. You might need some extra shoes. Or for PE, definitely get yourself some extra shoes, because running in the grass is gonna get your shoes wet and it's gonna get them dirty, so get yourself an extra pair of shoes. Okay, well, that was it for today, guys. I hope this helps you to survive middle school. I say survive for a reason, but I hope this guide helps you and you know what to get for middle school. So when you go back to shopping, just look back to this video. And that's it for today. Bye-bye.